going on, subscribers? General Tony here, coming back with the first video of the day, and for the first time ever inside of Clan Wars, I have managed to 3-star their #1 player, guys. I know, I'm proud of myself, guys. Give me a little star, give me a pat on the back. So I am ranked #1 on my team. I managed to take on the #1 player on their team. Now, as of a couple of hours ago, I did manage to get those max level 2 witches, so I decided to take them into war, and you know what? They done great, guys. We got a 3-star on their #1 player. So here's what we're going to do in today's video. We're going to start by showing you how I broke down their #1 base, guys, and managed to 3-star it. Now, that is a ground attack. I'm a lot better at ground attacks than air attacks. And then I decided to take on their #4 player. I only got the 2-star, so we are going to show you why that raid went wrong. I know why it went wrong, guys. Obviously, when it's live, when you're doing it live, you don't really focus on what you're doing. But when I watched it back, I was like, okay, I've done that wrong, that wrong, that wrong. So I'm going to try and break it down for you just to help you guys out. At the end of the video, we may show you the 1-star attack on my base. The base is doing very good. I actually built this Town Hall 10 trophy/war base the other day on my channel. If any of you want to use a base, you can go check that out. So just before we get into the actual raid, guys, I want you to vote in the comment section down below. What troop do you want me to max next? So as I said, we just managed to get max witches. So do you want me to maybe max out my Peckers to level 4, level 5? Maybe you want me to do giants. I may actually do giants, guys. It's kind of throw up between giants and Peckers. Comment down below, which one do you want me to do? Do you want me to max giants to level 7 or max Peckers to level 5? We are going to be doing the shout out in the second video of the day, guys, so stay tuned for that later. But right now, we are about to get into the attack on their #1 player. So this is the base, guys. This is the base that we have attacked and managed to 3-star. Now, I decided to use this attack strategy simply because the base itself can be 3-starred. I knew there was a small possibility, a very small possibility, that if I placed my troops correctly, I could actually 3-star this base. That is the only reason why I brought balloons, guys. The only time I ever bring balloons into a ground attack is if I'm going for a 3-star, and it worked absolutely perfectly. You are going to see at the end of the raid that one single balloon won me the 3-star. So the breakdown of this base is very simple. They have max level Inferno towers inside of the center of the base. They've got decent level air defenses, decent level expos, and decent level heroes, level 14, 15. Everything else, they got some max wizard towers, decent level archer towers as well, cannons, etc, etc. So the reason why I decided to go wee this base is very simple. If you look in the center, their Inferno towers are both set to single, which means if I can flood the core with any witches, anything like that, those Inferno towers are going to be overwhelmed. They're not going to be able to take on any of my forces. So just to show you the actual units, if we look to the troop card down the bottom, we can see 1 archer, 6 balloons, 13 wizards, 1 minion, 3 golems, 5 max witches. We have 6 level 7 giants inside of the clan castle. I decided to use giants instead of another golem, once again because those Inferno towers are set to single, which means if they lock onto a golem, they're going to take it down really fast. But if they lock onto one of 6 giants, the giants are going to go down a lot slower. Now we've got the heroes, obviously, 3 rage spells, 1 poison, and the 4 earthquakes. So here is what's going to happen. So this was the plan. We were to drop 4 earthquake spells in there, dropping the giants, the golems, dropping the witches, the wizards, the heroes, basically rampage through this base right into the core. Putting all 3 expos and 2 Inferno towers in the core, as well as the 4 air defenses, is perhaps the most stupid base design I have ever seen. Now, if you are watching this, my friend, the guy that's actually defending, I'm sorry, but this is one of the most stupid base designs I've seen. So we're just going to play the raid here, guys. Let's see how it unfolds. So straight away, as I said, the 4 earthquake spells go in. Now, we didn't have any wall breakers, so we had to ensure that those compartments on the left and the right there managed to break open, and they did. So here we go, here the raid comes, 3 max golems in, dropped in about 10, 11 wizards, guys. I think we had 15 or 16 wizards overall in the actual raid. We got the queen going in, the king isn't going to get dropped yet. Make sure you clean out all the outer structures before you drop in any Peckers, any king, any troops like that. So you can see the witches have gone in at the back. Now, unfortunately, I think quite a lot of them went to the right-hand side at the start. I'm not sure where they actually went. I wasn't really paying too much attention. So it's good. They had a defending lava hound. I always love to take on lava hounds inside of the clan castle. I'd much rather have a lava hound than an actual dragon. So you can see we've dropped in the first rage spell. Now that lava hound has popped. We'd already used the poison spell, which may have been a little bit stupid, but it doesn't really matter, guys. The queen and the wizards are always going to be able to take down any of those hounds. So you can see the town hall has fallen. The first Inferno tower and the second have already gone down. You can see those giants have absolutely powered their way through, guys. I may honestly use max level giants. I would suggest using, only if they're max level giants instead of a max level golem whenever you are taking on single target Inferno towers. So if you look at the left left-hand side of the base, you can see there is a king rampaging down that side there. He's tanking for the witch on the left as well. We then have these 6 loons. Now, we are going to drip and drab these loons in here. So you can see we are going to be able to take out any of these outer archer towers, outer wizard towers as well. And hopefully we can make our way down the bottom just to finish off those cannons. So at this point in the raid, we have the queen's ability still hasn't been used. We have 2 or 3 giants left, quite a few little loons left, and of course a few Harry Potters. So if we just take a look, guys, you can see 3 cannons and an air sweeper down the bottom, which means not one of them is going to be able to do damage to those loons. The loons are therefore going to clean up all 3 of the cannons and the actual air defense, not the air defense, sorry, the air sweeper. They have a mortar, 1 wizard tower, and the Tesla. The special ability of the queen was used that late on in the raid, guys. Pretty much knew the 3-star was going to come. However, the wizard tower managed to take out my queens. So this is an absolutely perfect attack strategy. You can see the loons work so well with a go wee wee, go wipe, any kind of ground attack with golems, as long as you've taken out all of the air defenses. This is going to be really close though, guys. I'm not going to lie. The wizard tower has already been shot, and that single drop from that dead loon manages to take it out. No more defenses left in the base, and this is where my troops have a tiny little bit of cleanup left. I believe there were about 5 to 10 seconds left of the raid, guys. So we were close. It was now biting moments. I was wondering, I was hoping, could I get that 3-star? And it came in the first time I've ever 3-starred the #1 player as a Town Hall 10. So as I said, that was me taking on their #1 player using a ground attack. Now we're going to break down the actual attack on number 4 using my air attack. Now I've always been a lot worse at air because I never use air. Anytime I've pushed, I've always used go wipe. If I'm pushing seriously, guys, not go wipe. I've used like go wipe with the loons, go wee wee, that sort of troop attack strategy, even hog riders. I've never really used air attacks, and if I have, I've never really got 3-stars. I have got a few 3-stars on max Town Hall 9 bases, but it's usually just like kind of 1 in every 10 raids. So I definitely need to get better at it. So here we go, we're going to go into the replay. So this is the base, guys. If we just take a look at the actual troop cards down the bottom, we have 2 golems, 1 inside of the CC, and then 1 max 1 in the camp. 3 level 2 hounds, definitely need to max those hounds, maybe that's why. We got 15 loons, 4 wizards, 2 max witches, the heroes, of course, 3 rage spells, 1 jump, 1 poison, and 2 hastes. So we're going to play the raid, and as it goes along, I am going to tell you where I messed up. So let's just go straight into it. So jump spell is going to go down straight away. We want to take out these 2 air defenses here. It's going to go well, guys. The initial stages go very well. We do manage to take out both air defenses. The hero goes down, the queen goes down, the enemy queen. We take out the clan castle. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was expecting another lava hound. I was hoping for another lava hound inside of the clan castle because those balloons absolutely destroyed those 2 golems there. We basically wasted almost 2 golems, so that was a main factor why I didn't manage to get the 3-star on this raid. But you can see here, the queen, the heroes, everyone has made their way into that compartment there, which is perfect. We've taken out the king and the queen, and 1 air defense is about to go down. So all the queen needs to do really now is take out that second AD. The only problem is both of the expos are alive, so we're going to pause it here. You can see we dropped in 2 hounds straight away. Now we dropped the hounds in first, which was an accident because the air defense is quite deep into the base. We should have really dropped the loons in first and then followed in with a hound. But I didn't do it, so that was pretty much the first minor mistake that I made. So I decided to bring haste spells, 2 haste spells instead of a single rage, which was also possibly a 3rd mistake. Now here is the major mistake, guys. You are going to see, if we just zoom in here, you can see there's about 5 or 6 loons. Now there isn't a single rage spell or a single haste spell that's been placed down, and they are about to get slaughtered. I needed a rage spell right there. We would have been able to take out every single one of those defenses. The rage spell just came in far too late. The air sweeper's already locked onto them, and those 6 balloons have become 1. Last loon's about to go down, and we only managed to take out 2 of those 5 defenses, which is pretty much why the raid was lost, guys. Unfortunately, I got a little bit mad, so I ended the raid early. Didn't really want to carry it on. Got 53% at 2-star, which was a poor attack. So we are going to go in for the bonus raid, the actual attack on my base, guys. Now, I do apologize if my voice is a little bit croaky. I have got a sore throat, starting to lose my voice a little bit. Got a bit of a dirty cold. Hopefully, it's going to get better, though. Let's go in for this attack. I haven't actually watched it yet, so let's see what he's going to do. Max level dragons. This is a strange one. So he's obviously only going for the 2-star. Now, is he? Well, he doesn't get it. He only gets 1-star, 53%. So obviously, he doesn't manage to take down the tunnel. He's got a max hound inside of the CC as well. This is a weird attack strategy. Definitely something I wouldn't suggest using against a max Town Hall 10. Not a max Town Hall 10, sorry, just a Town Hall 10 in general. Now, I'm not sure if any of you guys watch ClashCon. If not ClashCon, sorry, if you watch the Nordic Clash, if you watch Sweden, Denmark, all of those clans, some of the top players inside of those clans use max level dragons to 2-star Town Hall 10s, and they failed so many times. So many of their attack strategies were using max level dragons. Really, max level dragons are one of the worst troops you can use when trying to 2-star a Town Hall 10. I mean, it's an insane waste of elixir. You've got to spend money on spells as well. The dragons aren't really going to do everything you want them to do. Look at my defending dragon, just died there from that poison spell. So you can see here, our Inferno Towers, if set to multi, there is no way that these dragons are going to be able to take down the 2-star easily. It's going to be a very hard challenge, and this guy failed. All of his dragons are about to fall and he's only on 42%. Luckily for him, he has got the heroes. He's smart though. He didn't want to attack from the top of the base here because he hasn't got any wall breakers and there are 4 layers of walls to get through there. So he's going to go just for the 50% instead. Rage up the king straight away. He's already up to 47. I was hoping for a 0-star watching this back now, but obviously I didn't have enough on the right-hand side. No, not enough defenses on the right-hand side. The king's about to go down. Not too high-level heroes, guys. Would have got absolutely battered if they'd gone for the Town Hall, especially with those expos set to ground. Even those dragons, the expos were set to ground, and those dragons still didn't manage to take down that Town Hall. That just proves, guys, that max-level dragons aren't good enough to take on a Town Hall 10 for a 2-star. If they do manage to get the 2-star, it's basically 50-50, guys. You got a chance of doing it, but you got a chance of not doing it. So I wouldn't suggest using those dragons. So there we have it, guys. That is the first time I have ever 3-starred a Town Hall 10 inside a war, taking on their #1 player. Now, don't forget, if you want to send me any footage, any photos to be in my 100,000 subscriber special, hopefully going to be aired next Saturday, guys, all you have to do is send me a video, send me a picture to the email address in the comment section down below. I will try and collaborate everyone's footage into one awesome video. So for now, guys, it's goodbye. I will see you in a couple of hours' time for the second video of the day. So I love you all. I will see you shortly. Peace out.